Oh, we need the studio lights. I totally forgot. Oh, it's gonna be too bright. Jesus Christ. Oh my crap. These guys have free range. They what? There's nobody in the dark zone. People get to go in early on in the week if you're like you got connections or you're a vendor yourself or something like that. So. What's up, Carter? TransWorld's going awesome, man. We got in last night, man, like 10:30. So we didn't get to see anything yesterday. So going through it all today, though, being there when the doors open, we got to see some cool stuff. It was pretty sweet. Of course, TransWorld just gets bigger and better every year. But yeah, we thought we'd do like an end of closing and just kind of have everybody that's with us here on the trip step onto the camera for a second, say what's up, and maybe talk about some of the things we saw today. A lot more booths this year, a lot more patrons this year. It was overwhelming, to be honest. It's always overwhelming, but this year seemed to be even like worse. My favorite booth this year, man, that's hard because there's so many different booths now that are like coming out of the woodwork, and so many different companies that are trying to so many like different companies are really, really getting creative and innovative and even taking like some ideas that you can tell they got from other companies and just kind of made them their own or made them better or whatever. It's pretty awesome. But there's so many like new names that I'm not familiar with.
Yeah, there was like a lot of new names this time.
Of course, Beastcraft is always great. Distortions was fantastic. As far as like your big spectacles, I mean, of course, we got to give like huge love to Mike with Hallucinations Creations and Mr. Jimmy FX. Love those guys to death, and hopefully we might be able to get some interviews with those fellas, and we're definitely going to showcase their booths. So cool and exciting stuff. But of course, the Dark Zone was a huge spectacle. We didn't film it yet; it was a little too crowded. We went live a little with it today, but
yeah, we could try to film it tomorrow.
We will film it some more tomorrow. But if you guys haven't watched the live footage that we have on, I think it's just my personal Facebook right now. But yeah, we kind of did the whole like just unveiling, walking in, and seeing it for the first time this year, and that was pretty cool. I don't know what other booths were really good. Gore Galore was good as always. Creature Corpse was good. There were a few new companies inside the Dark Zone. The Killer Props. Killer Props was a new company.
Was it the one that had like the Michael Myers?
Yeah, they had no one ever does Michael Myers, right? Like, and they got it about as close as I think you could possibly do it with a pneumatic prop. It was pretty good.
I didn't see
Haunted Hills? Haunted Hills did not have a setup like they did last year. Like we bought our inflatable walls and stuff from Haunted Hills last year, and they didn't have like any of the walkthrough this year. It was mostly costumes and like.
They did have like the cool ones that have like that, like the mouth.
Yeah, the little mouth reachers that come out, like those were good. But let's see.
What was the place that had the cool wall ideas that we wanted?
Oh,
I couldn't remember what that was called.
Why don't you go grab some of the books?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Grab some of the books and stickers and stuff. That'll like refresh our memory as to what the hell we're doing. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, of course they're great, and I'm sure they offer the same stuff. They just didn't have like as big of a display this year. Who else, man? There were a lot of new companies.
Yep. Ton of stickers here. Yeah, fun little books.
Yeah, books.
They're all-
Well, happy early Halloween, everyone, because this is basically when our season starts. All right, which one's that one? Oh, Murder Beach Productions. I know this is probably backwards to you guys. Well, maybe not. No, it's not. Murder Beach Productions. They had some decent stuff, and they were new this year. So.
Yeah, Puppets Hauntland. They always have good stuff.
Yeah, VFX had their stuff, in full effect, and they had some pretty decent new stuff too.
I like the skull in the box. I didn't really see it in action, but it was pretty cool.
The skull in the box?
The Jack in the Box had the skull that would come out.
Oh no, I didn't see it. Yeah, he didn't do that one.
He didn't do it, but I did see it in the skull.
Well, it's a new one this year. I don't remember them having a skeleton head popping out of a box. That's new. But yeah, it's always nice to come and get like the catalogs and see all the different things because I mean, VFX, man, they really like just went overboard with the puppet selections, which is a great thing for the industry. But they're rocking it, man.
Yeah, Gore Galore.
Yeah, Gore Galore has some really great stuff this year. Let's see if I can show you guys. Of course, they just have awesome stuff, and of course their stuff's massive and it's pricey, but like, man, it's just it's worth it. I think in the long run.
Yeah, your stuff can be a lot, but it look pretty good.
I mean, but of course, they got great stuff. But if you are not familiar with these companies, they're easy to find. You can Google them. But like that one is Gore Galore, and then they do like just Disneyland quality stuff. It's good stuff. What's next?
Distortions.
Yeah, no, of course, Distortions rocked it again. Hopefully we'll get like a short interview with Ed.
The Raptors?
Yeah, they have Raptors this year. I'm talking about like full blown Raptors.
Yeah, and they move and stuff. And they look really good.
Yeah, we walked back towards the escape rooms really briefly today because there's just I try to focus more of my attention on like the Halloween aspect, but they're always cool to check out because you never know what kind of like contraptions you might want to use in your actual haunt and in your different themes and different rooms. So the escape room stuff's always cool too. Didn't really go into many of them. Kind of felt like we did the escape room, the interactive section, and the Christmas one just like really briefly today.
Something weird though is that you know the girl that flew up in the air and then like had the mouth that opened like super big.
Yeah.
I don't see it in this, which is weird because
The siren.
I would want to show that off.
Yeah. Actually, Distortion's one of their newest big props. They always bring out one they're like super proud of, and you can tell they're super proud of this one. It's called the siren, I think. But I mean, she like raises up, her mouth splits open, she spits. Like it's a really good distortion piece. I don't know what the price tag is on that one, but I bet it's pretty high.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
This cool thing for distortions again.
Yeah, what is this? I saw you. Oh, it's all of them dressed up. Oh, we got to get them to sign this.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we got to get them to sign this.
I forgot to do that. I just picked one up and I asked if it was free.
So that is all of them. That is Mondo. That is Ed and Marcia. That's Mike. That's Janine. I mean, that's the whole team of Distortions. I love them, man.
Yeah,
of course, we got our yearly selfie with Ed today, and but hopefully he'll do a little short interview with us. And of course, Fry Props, which is basically like the Sears catalog for haunting.
Yeah, they make a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Well, like really, with us, we found it to be easier to travel up here, experience it, shop, see things, figure out what we want to purchase for the year, and then and go from there. And a lot of times too, even when they say they give you those discounts to TransWorld, like they'll still give you the discounts. Just contact and be like, "Hey man, saw it at TransWorld," And a lot of times they'll just do it. Creature Corp did it for us. They're really nice people.
Shattered FX.
Shattered FX. Yeah, well, they're the latex masks.
Cool mask with the creepy Mickey Mouse here.
Shattered FX, CFX, Immortal masks. Those are all the ones that have like the really high quality silicone masks that are like in the $700 range, all the way up to like the several $1,000 range. Of course, we'll have some footage of that too. We will be uploading stuff across all of our social medias. I'm gonna stop being so damn picky about editing and stuff anymore, and I'm just gonna start throwing stuff up because I know it's what you guys want to see. And I think you'd rather see footage that I got, and then for me to like sit on it forever and edit and release it 3 years later. That's kind of lame. I'm gonna try to get better about that.
Yeah, some of the masks here, they have like the ones where like when you talk, like the mouth opens.
Yeah.
Which I really like about those.
Oh, they're just so pliable. They're so
Yeah.
like just real
And they
feeling.
fit on your face.
Ah, they're
too.
so cool.
Yeah, the
Dude, yeah.
Grinch,
Like,
the
yeah. You're gonna look. That's the camera right there. Up there.
Look, you
See the Grinch?
That thing is amazing.
Dude, it's so sick.
Also, so is the
Yeah, the snowman, and that's that gesture one that I shared the picture on Facebook
Yeah, that one.
not too long ago.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What? You're next.
Yeah, that's a really good quote. The one that has the
Yeah, these are great.
Yeah.
These are really good. So, anyways,
They are pretty cool.
I wish everyone could experience TransWorld, and I always say it every year we come here, but like it held true this year because we brought some newbies with us, so they got to experience TransWorld. You'll hear their thoughts in a minute. Yeah.
Shaking their heads over there.
Yeah. But this year's been pretty cool so far. Mike from Hallucinations Creations branched out quite a bit, and
Yeah.
he's collabing with Closed Casket
Didn't
Studios.
the people that make movies and stuff?
No, oh,
They
that's
haven't dropped the movie?
Ghost Ride. Ghost Ride does the very realistic, very gory, like very like almost makes you want to throw up stuff. But he's collabing with them, and that's an awesome opportunity for Mike. Congratulations to him. What it is. Hey. How's everybody doing? Like I said, happy Halloween because it starts now.
Yeah,
At least for us, it
Halloween's for me is all year.
does. All right. So, yeah, you guys want to talk? No? You don't have to. Pull your boy over here. Make him talk. I know he disappeared. He did that on purpose.
He did the spooks thing.
Oh, yeah. So, like, this is our like apartment. And yes, those are arcade games.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys can see or not, but yeah. This place is pretty swanky.
Full 360.
Full 360 view.
It's a pretty nice place. It's huge.
And instead of getting like a motel room or something, we kind of decided to go with the route with like one of those like loft apartments. And honestly, this was cheaper than what you would pay at like Holiday Inn or something. And this is a full blown apartment with kitchen, washing and dryer, bathrooms, 2 separate bedrooms.
Oh, and yes,
Yeah,
this was a pretty good year, as I can see.
It's nice.
See, he said this is probably the best year.
He's here.
It's
Awesome.
Really good.
It's really great this year.
Really good.
Like,
A lot of people, a lot of vendors upgraded their booths, and now they're bigger. Like Distortions, like
yeah, they have like eight booths in them.
3 booths combined into one.
Two different aisles, both sides. Like
Yeah, it's great.
they're rocking.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
Yeah, Jimmy FX said he made like $14,000 in one day. It's crazy.
But with that being said, that means more traffic, and that means people are spending more money, and that means they're just going to continue to reinvest in this show and make it bigger and better every year. Because honestly, the more money that the vendors can make, well, the more patrons they get, the more money they make, and the more they're going to put out newer products, and it's a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, I think people made a lot of money last year, and then they just put like the stuff that they made, they just put into their booths and made it better.
Yeah, they really did. And a lot of people who started out with like really small booths this year, you can tell that they took the time to grow what they were working on, and a lot of the booths are a lot more elaborate, larger, more of a selection of products and everything. I don't know. It's just the quality alone of every single booth is just improving and getting better and better and better. Wow. Are you gonna chat with yourself here in a second?
Did you really enjoy the stream?
All right, so we're gonna let the newbies step onto the camera for a minute. This is my sergeant at arms and spokes. Y'all are up. And you'll see the little chat box that people will talk. Just say whatever. Make sure I'm safe. Yeah, make sure you're
Oh. So homework, huh?
What? Homework?
Hey everybody. I can't see anything in the chat box.
You leave for you to read the chat box for me.
Yep. Read it up. First experience, overwhelming. That place was
Yes.
huge. I guess the first thing that caught my eye was a 3-story pumpkin. Crazy.
What about the pumpkin spider?
The pumpkin spider was cool. Poison prop.
No, that was. I can't remember. It's in the dark zone, and it's the ones that have all the giant props. Though I can't remember the name. I can't remember.
They had a bunch of giant
Yeah,
props.
it's huge
Yeah.
stuff.
All right.
But Poison Prop was always good. They were good with their stuff and shoot.
I'm here at TransWorld, and this is probably
Best year.
The best year, yeah.
no frame of reference.
Yes.
What was neat though is when you guys went into it today, and I think I enjoyed watching y'all's face just as much as watching like the new stuff that I hadn't seen yet, because I know you guys were like kind of like just this is
It was.
this is a lot to take in.
It was, and that was one of the first things you said was, the videos don't do it justice, and they really don't.
Yeah.
So if you get a chance to come, it's worth it.
Especially with just $100 for the whole weekend
It's not bad.
for one person. That's well worth it. And that's even if you're not a hot owner or whatever. You just want to come buy trinkets and stuff. Like I mean, it's a possibility. I don't know. Which ones stick out in y'all's heads as far as like if you close your eyes, what do you see right now? Because another night I'll be staring. So.
How would the
The Art the Clown photo walk was funny.
Yes.
I need to get that picture from you too, because you took a picture of Drace in there.
that photo was
How did the seat feel when it vibrated? It didn't scare you, good touch out guard, it didn't scare you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
he turns his head too. So
Yeah, it was.
Let's see. That giant pumpkin spider was
Whatever that was.
That thing was
I want to see
great.
that. I want to see that in the light, like, and see what it really
Yeah.
looks like.
That was a mutated pumpkin.
and
How was it seeing everything that we have and then realizing where we got it? Because we're walking around and I'm like, that's who we did that from. That's who we did that from. And then you get to see the other stuff that they offer too, which is also just overwhelming.
and I think they like seeing their items
Oh, absolutely.
in the
Yeah,
hunt
sure.
too. That talking to them about that, it was crazy.
What's your thoughts? Do you have anything? Like, what do you remember when you think was the cooler parts?
The dark zone, I thought was gonna be scarier, but it was like, oh, okay, that's oh my. Everything just hits you in the face.
Because there's so much there's no chance to be scared. There's just a showcase of like all the really, really cool props. That's all it is. And because there's one right after another, they're all like 6 inches apart, going off all at once.
And oddly enough, I think when you said close your eyes and see, it was the lit up wall.
Yeah, the hell hot
Just-
wall. Like
just something simple
what is
because
the name of that company that does the wall? But there's,
You got a thing from it.
What did y'all do?
I think it's Nether Walls or Nether Realm or I don't know.
just some of the stuff that we can easily implement.
Yeah. Oh, the hell, that's gonna be really cool in the
Oh,
whole.
the 13 floor creative studio was great.
Oh yeah, the floor.
Oh yeah, that was that the one we walked through that had all the mirrors? I think.
Yes, that was the
That
mirrors.
was the one that we
Yeah,
And I try to scare y'all at the end.
very cool.
Let me play right back.
Unless you want to be on the internet. You will say anything? No, Gavin was the last person to say it. How long we been on? I was going to do it for 30 minutes. So.
20 minutes.
Is there anything else we want to show up? We really didn't buy anything, so they're going to show up.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't buy anything.
today, tomorrow they're all good.
Probably tomorrow.
Oh, look at that. Somebody sensitive.
What are y'all's thoughts on what? My legs kind of hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my feet hurt a little bit.
Ready for this burger to show up.
Like,
Yes.
7:41, so we don't have that long.
Huh?
We don't have that long till the burger show up.
No. They should be here in a little bit.
All right. Well, we can wrap that one up, I guess. And
We
then,
got homework to look at.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like I said, everybody follow us on our other social medias. If you're not following us on TikTok, please do so because we're gonna start adding a lot more stuff there. If you're not, that's good. Add us on TikTok, Facebook. If you're not following us on that stuff, I'm gonna try to get a lot better at adding shiz where it needs to be promptly and me not sitting on the footage forever.
Yes.
Terrible about that. So bad. Terrible about that. So bad. But anyways, love, peace, and chicken grease. Follow us, and we'll check back in with you guys. We'll do probably another one of these tomorrow night. Might have some interviewees show up. If I can get Mr. Jimmy FX to come by, that would be awesome. He's done that for me before, so we will find out. And what are you doing before you're not here for?
I was trying to gingerly.
But anyways, hey, TransWorld, we're here, we're rocking it, and we'll bring you guys some cool footage for those of you that don't get to come, and I think that's just as important as anything else. Just because we get to see this stuff doesn't mean you guys don't get to either. And we want to bring it to you through the computer screen.
Enjoy.
Yes. Well, hey, we love you guys. Holler at us later, okay? Peace out. All right, cool.